brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This your boy Hen checking in to the Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 62. What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on, man? Look, I got a special guest on this episode 62. You know what I'm saying? Doing big thing. And I gotta give a shout out, man. Introduce my boy. You know what I'm saying? The world renowned. You know what I'm saying? That dude that they call Duce Revolver. What's going on, my boy?
Hey, what's happening, man? I'm glad to be here, man. What's up with you?
Yeah, man, shit, nothing much, man. You know, just holding the road, man. Just do what I do, man. But look, let me ask you a question real quick, though, dude, before we even get started, man. I gotta ask you this, man.
Come on with it.
What do you think about all the AI stuff going on, man? Holla at me, man. What you think about that, man?
About this AI stuff that's going
Yeah,
on? It's all a trick, you know?
Yeah, man.
They trying to trick society into falling for this convenience, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be trading the convenience for freedom because AI is just a control mechanism. So that's why they're bringing out all of these AI systems for convenience so people can tap in so that AI can collect data.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the AI is going to know you better than you know yourself. You ever notice when you log onto your phone, you've been talking about something, and you log onto your phone and it just pops up out of nowhere?
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell y'all hearing what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
yeah, man.
The AI is just a form of control, man. They're trying to trick people into going into a digital system.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way they're going to be able to control us, by way of the digital system, because without anything physical, if you will, they can control you if you don't have anything physical.
Right.
Anything mechanical, system wise, they can shut it down with the push of a button.
Right.
But people making their own money on the street, hustling for money, they can't stop that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if they do away with all of the physical cash, then they got control over everything and everybody.
But do you think, like, you think it's gonna get worse, or you think it's gonna just be like this, like much as it gonna get, or you think it's gonna slow down, or what you think, like?
Well, they've been raving about it for quite some time. As long as when Biden was still president, they've been talking about they're going to take over with the CBDCC, you know, the central banking system, you know what I'm saying, to where everybody will have digital currency instead of physical currency. As you know, they're already trying to do it. They've done away with the pennies. So it's a slow process. You know
what that is, right, though? I ain't been seeing no damn pennies, man.
Right. It's a slow process, man. You know, these people, they do things over time.
Yeah.
They strategize. It's not, they don't play checkers. They play chess.
For real.
You know, so.
Word to Denzel, like.
Right.
I'm talking about, like, for real.
Yeah, they believe in doing things, strategizing, and doing things over time. Because over time, people will forget. They'll forget the agenda until it pops back in their face years later.
Yeah, but do you think, like, okay, with all this stuff going on, do you think we'll get to the point where they taking over jobs and stuff, like just like getting rid of human workers?
It's already happening.
It is, but I'm talking about like completely though, like, man, all the way, like.
It just depends upon whether people want to revolt or they want to accept how the world is now. The only way to get change is to revolt. You know what I'm saying? Revolution, fight.
It's gonna have to, man.
Yeah, talking ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as we sit back and talk, they're gradually moving closer and closer to the goalpost.
Yeah.
To score that touchdown on us. You know what I'm saying? By exacting complete control over everybody.
But you know, David Banner said the same thing when he talking about streaming. He said it wouldn't have got to the point where it was, where like people getting pennies if like people stood up and fought for like how people running stuff. And I'm thinking like, man, you know,
we've been dumbed down.
Yeah, for real though.
For so long by our most renowned leaders.
Mm-hmm.
We're now finding out later on, 20, 30 years after their deaths, that these people were working with the system.
Yeah. They
were baiting us in, using us as pawns.
That's sad though.
But we didn't know that because these people, they work by secrets.
Mm-hmm.
They keep secrets upon secrets upon secrets.
Yeah.
So it would take us years and years to find out.
But you know what? I noticed that too, cause you know, like, I don't know if you seen the thing with Snoop Dogg. He had
about the sexual stuff.
Yeah, and now he got a whole same-sex cartoon out.
Who Snoop does?
Yeah. So like, how you went from that to like, okay, I got a cartoon for y'all now.
Man,
like
Snoop,
for something that you went against.
Snoop.
Come on, man. What's up with the system, man? Like, what's
Snoop
up?
with him. He been with him.
Yeah. But see, when you see stuff like that, you didn't really know it. Cause like when we didn't have internet, you couldn't really see it.
Right.
But now that you got internet, you see it. Like, damn, like that's what we would have never really knew that Snoop was behind it if the internet wasn't going on. We would have thought like some white man behind it. Oh, okay, they made that, but now we got information. So it's like, and then they got the thing with Timberland. You seen Timberland got that?
Yeah, he had the first AI artist.
You seen the music video?
I have.
I seen it, man. I seen it yesterday. It gave me goosebumps in a bad way. It's like, damn, this is what music going. Like it already like the views piling up, and the girl looked like a real, she like a real female.
Yeah.
I like, and Timberland standing behind it, like the girl in front of him is Missy or something.
Yeah,
like that Missy or Leah or something. Like
yeah. By him using digital imagery, you don't have to pay nobody.
That's crazy.
You don't have to pay nobody but the person who designed that AI. AI will do it for you.
Yeah.
So you a monthly subscription, and you got a platinum selling AI artist.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to pay nobody.
It dumbs down like the real artists though, like not the artist, but it dumbs down like people that's talented, that's real artists. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing music, but you got somebody that never did music in their life, can barely say their ABCs, and they could go on the internet and just make a song. Like that's crazy. Like
yeah, man, it's because this. I'm gonna go back to the system. See, the system requires workers. It requires people to do its bidding. It requires people to give false messages to other people in order to exact some kind of control on them.
Yeah.
So without these people in place, they can't control nobody because, mind you, it's 8 billion people on the planet, and we're being controlled by 12 families. You know what I'm saying? How can that be? Through propaganda, manipulation, the media, music, movies, everything. That's how they control us behind the scenes, using puppeteers on so many levels. It's so many levels that we can't even. It's hard to even decipher where these people, where they derive from, where they are, where they're hiding at. We can speculate.
Yeah.
We can say they're underground. We can say they behind the ice wall. We can say all kind of shit, but we really don't know. That's how powerful these people are, and this is how strong their secret societies are. Because people, the people that are involved in are part of these societies know if they leak out any information, it's death.
Yeah. I heard about the gatekeepers and all this stuff, man. Everything controlled by the big head, man. But look, man, I want to get into this though, like with the movies, man. I heard you got a new movie finna drop. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's going on with the movies, man? What you got going on with the movies now? What it do? What it do? Holla at your boy, man. What's going on?
I have an upcoming movie called Mad City.
Okay.
It's gonna be coming out winter 2026. I was able to work with some very talented individuals, 3C Studios, and a couple of talented actors and actresses that helped me put this project together and bring it to life.
Okay.
So we have a, you know what I'm saying, a very we have a real jewel coming, you know what I'm saying, a masterpiece, if you will.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I have been working on this for quite some time.
Okay.
Because of course I dropped the album back in 2016, nearly 9 years ago, with intentions to get the movie started, but it just didn't work out. You know, life began lifing on me.
Yeah.
You know, my homeboy, rest in peace, Syke Pacino.
Rest in peace, Syke Pacino, man.
Yeah.
That's our dog, man.
Yeah, my brother, he died on me, so that it kind of killed all of my ambition, it killed everything. It just destroyed my morale, you know, because we were so close.
Yeah.
And so I just put everything on hold, man, trying to pick up the pieces with my life and get everything back together, man. And finally, I made it to that point, so I was able to sit back, collect my thoughts, and get back started on the project.
Okay. But yeah, you know what? I feel you on that though, cause like when Syke passed, y'all don't know out there, you know what I'm saying? My followers, you know what I'm saying? That's our homie, man. But Syke Pacino, man, like when he passed, I feel the same way Duce like feel, man. You know, like when he passed, Syke, it's like I wasn't motivated to do much. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't motivated to do no music. I wasn't motivated to do nothing. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was still living life, but for like stuff I love to do, I just went into side of my brain wasn't thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I felt Duce when he said that though. But yeah, man. But yeah, like, what do you think? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, I want to ask you too. Like the movie that you got, Mad City. What's the message that you want to send in the movie? Like, what's the message that you trying to get across?
The message that I'm trying to send across with Mad City is stay real, stay authentic. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Never forget where you come from, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances. Always stay true to you, what you believe in, and always stand up for something. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. What do you think, like, far as like the movie game, like the movie scene, like the whole world of making? But what do you think the state of movies? How do you see it? Like, is it good? Is it watered down? You think the AI finna take it over? Or?
In its current state, I think the movie business is very tainted.
Remember, Hollywood went on strike too now. So,
It's very tainted. You have to be chosen to be a star. You have to be chosen to be in these positions, to get these high-paying roles. And if they don't choose you, there's things that you have to do in order to get to that position. You know, and it's a lot of our people that we have become victims to that. Just for the purpose of becoming a star, being famous. You know, people will throw their dignity out the window, degrade themselves, disrespect themselves and others. You know, just specifically to get that money. And that's why I decided that we need to come up with our own media, our own movies. We need to do for ourselves. Because just think about it, man. We've invented everything. You know, we're the best at everything. We dominate every sport.
They don't want to give her no credit though, man. Like, they don't want to give her no credit. Like, they just don't.
You know what the solution is when they won't give it to us?
Gotta take it.
We gotta
Gotta take it. I already know. I already feel that blank in. I already know. Like,
by any means necessary, brother. We have to take it.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't just talking about Malcolm X standing by the damn window with the gun. Like, like that. That saying meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially our own, man. Like.
Yeah, Malcolm X was a great voice for the people. But I recall watching the series Godfather of Harlem.
I seen
with Forrest Whitaker, who plays Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah.
Right? So they have all of these key figures in this movie. They have Malcolm X, they have Afeni Shakur, they have Assata Shakur, and Huey P. Newton. They have all of these historic figures, some of our greatest leaders in this film. And Malcolm X was one of the key figures who Bumpy Johnson was friends with and, you know, looked up to and took advice from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Malcolm was always coming to Bumpy talking about, yeah, you're destroying the community, this, that, and the third. And Bumpy didn't see it that way. He told Malcolm, he says, I feed the community.
Right.
I may sell drugs, but I give back to the community. He said, all you do is talk. This is what he told Malcolm. All you do is talk. No action. So we can't just talk. We have to be action. Malcolm did all the talking.
Right.
Our ancestors did all the talking.
Right.
Now we got to stand up and we got to
action. Show and prove.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's what it all boils down to, because the people in power, they depend upon us just protesting. They know that we're just going to protest. We're not going to get physical because of the system that they had in place.
Right.
The mental system, not the physical.
Right.
Although the physical does bear, you know, it has a bearing on the circumstances of the situation. Right. But they're more trying to psychologically control us.
Right.
They don't care about the physicalities. They want to psychologically control us, because if they can do that, they'll take control of us forever. The mind is a powerful thing.
Definitely, like the most powerful thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So if we get you as a kid, we start to mold your brain from childhood, kindergarten, 12th grade. That's 12 years. Plus one. That's kindergarten.
Yeah, count that. So
So you got
head start.
Exactly. So
you know
they got your mind
for 13,
14 years.
Yeah.
Plus you already been indoctrinated enough and brainwashed enough till you gonna walk yourself into another 4 years in college, which is another part of their plan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? School to prison pipeline.
Right.
If you're one of the lucky ones to walk into college, and not one of the unlucky ones to be on your way to prison.
Right.
See, they got all these things in place, and they anticipate each result because they done the research on it. They anticipate each result.
Right.
So, man, the system was set up for us to lose, and until we wake up, research, find out who our enemies are, find out what their weapons are against us, and find ways to repel, protect, and just dodge each weapon that they have. We won't know how to break free from the mental shackles that they put on us.
Yeah.
So we must read. You know what I'm saying? Like Minister Farrakhan said, you got to read, show yourself approved. Anytime you're speaking on a subject, make sure you know what you're talking about. Don't just be speaking gibberish, because we got a lot of people on the internet who try to speak like they're intelligent.
That's a fact.
But they are not.
That's a fact.
They're just well read. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's all about being vigilant, reading, paying attention, get knowledgeable in these areas, and find out what these people got going on. Because they bank on you not reading. They bank on you not worried about it. Sitting back. They already put this, they already accounted for this stuff in their plan. We know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see how long they're gonna do it before they decide to rise up. See, like you said, we didn't have the internet 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We didn't have the internet, so we didn't know a lot of the things that they were doing unless somebody stumbled up on them. And whoever stumbled up on it didn't even get a chance to let it get out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now we have the internet.
Right.
Billions of people have access to it. And they're doing that research and reposting. There's so many people doing the research and reposting that the algorithm can't even do nothing about it. That's why they tried to shut TikTok down.
I know that was crazy when they tried to shut that down. I was like, damn, boy, but so many folk went crazy when that. Boy, I'm talking about they losing their mind though, man.
Yeah, they couldn't do nothing about it because the algorithm that we have, you know, once black people get a hold of something, man, we gonna ride it out.
Yeah.
Once we find out the real history that we're not from Africa, we're actually from the Americas.
I know, man. African American, man. They threw that in there so quick.
They threw that in there to break our connection from this land. So once they break our connection from this land, we have no more ownership of it because we gave it up.
Right.
When we accepted the name African American.
Right.
Yeah, man. There's so much stuff, man.
I already know, man. Yeah, man. But look, let's get back to the movie though. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, my boy dropping knowledge though. I can't lie though. He dropping knowledge though. So they're my dog, man.
Come on with it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, with the movie though, you know what I'm saying? Keep dropping that knowledge too though, man. You know I rock with you on that, man. You already know it. But look, with the movie, like, okay, cause like I said, you from Columbus. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, not Mississippi, not Ohio and all that. Right. Columbus, Georgia. So in the movie, you know what I'm saying? This your movie you got popping off. Is it like Columbus based in the movie, or is it just like, or you just doing like a neutral scene, or you just like putting the Columbus part of it on the map, or you just how you doing it? Like it's your movie, it's your world, how you want to do it. But
well, with that being said, I didn't want to place it in a box because the thing about it, Black history is Black history. Yeah. Black culture is Black culture. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to just make it a movie for Black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The lifestyle that I was living at that time, it's plenty brothers who can, you know what I'm saying? They can, you know what I'm saying? They can get with like a lot of the things that's gonna happen in the movie. A lot of people been through it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to just make it. I didn't want to pinpoint one particular area. You know what I'm saying? Because the things in this movie is going on all over the country.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's going on in California, New York, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Chicago. It's going on everywhere. Because we make up majority of the, you know what I'm saying, the population. Whether you know it or not, we make up majority of the population in the United States.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Black and brown people. So in every black and brown neighborhood, these things are taking place, but they're not documented. You know, you have some that didn't get a chance to document it, they didn't live to. Some are locked up. You know what I'm saying? Some died in prison. It's a lot of people that have stories to tell that connect with the story that I'm telling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will be able to understand it.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want to just say, oh, this movie is about Columbus.
Okay.
Nah.
I mean, but you got to think, you putting the movie out to the world, though.
Yeah, I'm putting the movie out to the world.
So, you know, Columbia gonna automatically rep it because you from Columbia.
Exactly.
So,
Most definitely.
you know what I'm saying? I be the same way with the internet, though. I be like, why people that, you know, like, anybody, like, you know, that do music or like I said, movies or anything, why be on the internet and promoting it just for your city? Like, the internet is for the world.
Right.
So why like not get it out there? Your city, if you get on, you do good, successful, your city gonna follow you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cause you made it. Like, that's just the way it works. Yeah, so man, you gotta get the other people onto your stuff that don't know who you is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let me make this clear. Let me make this clear to everybody. I'm actually from Phoenix City, Alabama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm really from.
Okay.
So,
but I like that though. You like keep it real though. You know, more people like, I'm from here, but they don't tell it. So
we came from Phoenix City, Alabama when I was 9 years old. Okay. So I've been living in Georgia ever since I was 9. Okay. So, but I tell people I'm from Columbus, Georgia, by way of Phoenix City, Alabama, but that's where we came from. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another reason why I wouldn't just put that. I wouldn't just pinpoint one particular place with this film. Yeah. Because I've been all around. I've been around many different people, states and cities. You know what I'm saying? So, I picked up different characteristics from different areas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Different slangs from different areas. Yeah. The average person that meets me don't even know I'm from Georgia. Okay. Or Phoenix City because of the way I speak. A lot of people tell me that when they say, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Columbus." Columbus what? Ohio? No, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Well, you don't sound like it. Well, you don't sound like it. Yeah. I know because like I said, I've been moving around. I've been around different people. Yeah. A lot of different accents, a lot of different, you know what I'm saying? Neighborhoods. It's just different, man. Yeah. So I didn't want to place my film into a box, if you will. Okay. Yeah, man. That was up, man. That was up. So, what was like the process of doing the movie? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it like the people like that was the actors and stuff were they doing their lines quick or I know someone might be new or like how was like the grind, you know, or the hours, like a day? How was the process of doing the movie? Like, okay, first of all, the process of doing the movie is figuring out what crew you're gonna work with. You know, of course, you have to have the DP, the director of photography. You have to have the sound people. You have to have the technical portion of it situated first. You know what I'm saying? Once you secure that part, then you focus on the casting call, the actors, and all of that. So once I secured the technical portion of it, I have a business partner of mine who collaborated with me on this project. Okay. He has quite a few credits with movies and films, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Out of Atlanta. And I was able to get with him and he was able to, you know, give me some knowledge on the things, on the process and things I needed to do in order to start the process with putting the movie together. Okay. You know, all the components to the movie. You know, the film crew, the sound, the actors, all of that stuff. So once I got with him and once we secured that, we put together a casting call. Okay. But it wasn't an open casting call. We did a casting call where you had to apply for the roles. Okay. Because the roles were paid roles. Okay. And we didn't, another thing I didn't want, the guy who collaborated on the film with me, he had a host of other actors that he uses for films, like, you know, people that he worked with. Right. And I was like, you know, I want all fresh faces in my film. I don't want people that have been frequenting films. Like a big star name or something like that. Not so much as a big star name. But just like, because if you go on Tubi, it's people on there that's in 10 movies on Tubi. Yeah. The same person. Yeah, it is. It is. You feel what I'm saying? They got like their own little world, like like little. Yeah, so I didn't want to do that. My initial plan was to just get locals. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard when you have to deal with people's schedule, people who are not actually in the acting world, who haven't structured their daily life around the acting. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with that, once I got all of that situated, we put together the casting call and we posted it. Okay. You know, and they came. Did you have a good turnout? Yeah, in 2 days I had 85 applicants. Okay. And it went up to like 150 little bit over 130 applicants.
Okay, then.
We had a great turnout. They came in, the actors came in, man, and they were great.
Okay.
We were able to pick the cast in like 3 to 4 days.
3 to 4 days. Man,
Yeah,
that's good, man.
For me, for my first time, the process it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is your first movie,
This is
right?
my first movie.
First movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's my first movie. You know, I started writing the script. Like I said, back in 2016, I started writing the script. Like I said, life began lifing on me, so I had to put the script to the side, and take care of my personal business.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, where you trying to? Where you want this movie to go? Like, I mean, I know you want it to go like big as it can go, but where you trying to get it on like Tubi, Netflix, or what you trying to BET or?
Well, the people who I'm collaborating with, you know, they're a Tubi-based company. So whatever film you shoot is going to Tubi automatically, going through them.
Okay.
Once you do business with them, it's going to Tubi
Okay.
automatically.
Okay.
So, but my goal is to get it to Hulu, BET, and Netflix.
Okay.
BET and Netflix being two of the largest media companies. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate goal, to get it to BET or Netflix.
Okay. Is it like a certain process you got to go through to do that? Like with like the other one? 'Cause I know you said the movie automatically gonna go through Tubi because you're working with the people.
Right.
But like with BET and like Hulu and all that,
it's
Peacock and all that.
It's pretty much the same. It just has to be on a much higher level of anticipation with Netflix. You know, because with Netflix, you really got to be hot.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Because just notice with the comedians, it's not a lot of comedians that get Netflix specials.
Right.
Unless they do numbers.
Right.
Or they're popular and they're hot, they do numbers. You know what I'm saying? So we know that we're gonna have to put the work in to get it to BET and Netflix. But that's what we're prepared to do.
Okay.
You know, put in the work to get it to those platforms.
Okay. Okay then. So but if y'all don't know out there, like I said, cause you know I got a little nice following on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It doing alright. It getting up there. It ain't where where I wanted to be, but I ain't complaining where it said nothing.
Yeah.
But the people that's on there, you know, they might not know. Like my boy Duce, he do music.
Yeah.
So with you doing music, and then you dabbling in the films now. So if films is something that you trying to do like on a regular basis, or you just like shooting your shot out there saying like let me try it out, or like you really trying to go for it, like what's your angle, like what you trying to
with the music?
No, with the movies. Like I know, like I said, he do music, but like with the movies, there's something like you tapping into, like you trying to do that more now, like like more movies and more.
Yeah, most definitely. Of course. Like I said, Mad City is just a small derivative. It's a small portion of the story that I have to tell.
Okay.
If you will. So this is basically the beginning of something. Right. So once you see the film and you see all the components that it took to put it together, once you see the film and you see it in its entirety, once you get to the end of it, you'll see that there's something else. Yeah. So, but you won't know until you see the film.
It might be a part 2, y'all.
Yeah, I won't give. I ain't
Just
giving no
saying.
spoilers right
I'm just
now.
saying though,
You know?
like
y'all share this live too.
yeah, man.
Share this live.
Pull Out Game Podcast,
Pull Out
man.
Game Podcast, man. Y'all tap in.
You already know it,
You know what I'm
man.
talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So this will be on YouTube soon. You know what I'm saying? But look, any like shout outs you want to give, or like you want to, you know what I'm saying, or any people you want to make sure you want to know they get their shine, or
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Anthony Clark, 3C Studios.
okay.
Shout out to all my people that came through for me when I called them about these parts in the movie. They came through, showed up and showed out. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all know who you are. My PCM niggas, Paystyle Click Mafia, Young Yellow, Dump. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Much love. My family, you know what I'm saying? My other business partners who collaborated with me on this project. All of the actors, they were phenomenal young actors. Majority of the cast were young, they were phenomenal. Great actors. I enjoyed working with them. The camera crew, phenomenal. The BTS, everybody came in, did their thing, and this is gonna be a great film. It's a masterpiece.
Okay.
Can't wait for y'all to see it.
I love when I see somebody that got some work that they did, a body work, and they like stand by, they excited about it. I love that, because then I know like it's legit. and they believe in their work. So I got, shout out to Duce, man. Duce been doing this thing for a long time, been knowing my boy, you know what I'm saying, putting in work, you know what I'm saying, like I have. And, I like to, I like to be around people like that, man. You know how they say you be around people like that, motivate you, make you do better, and, be in that type of circle, man. So, yeah man, you know what I'm saying, I applaud the grind and everything you been doing, man. I know my fan know on the pullout game, I be pulling the jerseys out.
Word.
And you know what I'm saying, like killing the jersey game. But every blue moon, man, we're gonna have some guests on here too, man, and like get shine on people that like doing some things too, man. So, you know what I'm saying, it's forever the pullout game. You pull out the jersey, but you got to get shine to your people too, man. Show love, and you know what I'm saying, and see what they got going on, man.
Oh yeah. You know I come bearing gifts, man.
Okay.
I come bearing gifts, you know what I'm saying. I had to come through, show love, you know what I'm saying, so y'all see it.
Oh, okay, gifts, man. Yeah, it ain't Christmas time yet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Check out what I got for you, man. Check out what I got
Let me
for
see
you.
what we got, man. Oh, 2 of them things. 2 of them. Okay. Y'all see that, man? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't pull out no joint, but we putting out some shirts today.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Pull out game. Okay, that got it upside down.
Open it up, man.
Open that thing up. Okay, then. Let's see what we got.
Let people see what you got.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Man City on the way.
Got an unboxing. You know what I'm saying? See what we got going on.
Yeah, man. See what's going on with it.
Alright. Hold up, man. Well, okay. I know you got your clothing line. What's your clothing line called?
The name of the clothing line is TFE Authentics.
Okay.
The TFE stands for the Flyest Every Day.
Okay. You know what? I seen TFE. I never knew what that stood for. Like,
yeah, man. The Flyest Every Day,
okay.
bro. TFE Authentics. You know what I'm saying? We authentically fly, undeniably the flyest every day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So look.
Come by the store, 2901 University Avenue, Authentic Styles, and pick up anything you need.
Okay.
That's it. That is the home of TFE Authentics, 2901 University Avenue, Suite 11, Columbus, Georgia, 31907. Y'all come through, check it out. Get some of the flyers here in the city that nobody got.
It's dope, man. CD right here.
Support.
Yeah.
Mad City on the way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
My boy doing his thing. Okay.
Mad City soundtrack on the way. If you got music, I repeat, if you got music with substance.
Yeah, say that again. Highlight that, man.
Music with substance.
Highlight that.
Yeah.
No mumble rappers.
For the soundtrack.
No mumble rappers,
We're
please.
doing it big.
Hey, look, I ain't part of the casting crew to do the music, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna say that. No mumble rappers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's see what we got on this one, man.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying? See this one. Okay.
Oh yeah, you gonna love the back. Look what the back say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's how we. That's
Work
how we
hard
do
in
it.
silence.
That's how we do it. Let me show the camera right here.
Yeah, go ahead, handle your business. That's
This
dope,
what I
man.
brought right here, y'all.
My boy here live too, man. So yeah, we got cameras and stuff all over the place, man.
You know what I'm saying? TFE Authentics, man. We authentically the flyest every day, undeniably.
Yeah.
And I do mean every day.
Yeah, man.
There you go, big.
I got to give you, my brand years ahead. I got to give you,
Come on with it.
I got to give you years ahead shirt, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
What your size is, man? What your size?
I wear Lord, bro.
Lord, okay. I got to get. You got a color you like, or?
Whatever you got, bro, on the rock.
Okay, yeah, man. We support each other over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, this my boy Duce. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a little interview for y'all. He got the movie coming out, Mad City, going down. Like I said, y'all see the shirts. I'll show the shirts again. No, I ain't pulling out no jersey, but hey, we pulling out the TFE shirts today, man.
Yeah, pulling out TFE today.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So
We
yeah.
work hard in silence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We grind, you know what I'm saying? Bosses, we sit back.
Yeah, man.
We quiet and make boss move. We don't talk.
Yeah,
we
man.
work hard in silence.
I know, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shit, on the next podcast, I might rock one of these on the next episode, man. Like that I drop. You know what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate the love, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Already. You know
We
I
show
already know.
love to get love back.
You already know it, man. You shit, dude. You know I ain't never been no hater, man. You
You
already know it, man. I show love, man. You know what I'm saying? To know me, to love me.
Yeah,
But-
it is.
yeah, man. But look, this my boy Duce Revolver. You know what I'm saying? The music, the movie, clothing line. You know what I'm saying? So
In the store.
and the store too, man. So, tell them what the store is, or what they, what we got going on, where they are located?
Yeah, man. Authentic Styles, 2901 University Avenue, Suite 11, Columbus, Georgia, 31907. Or you can shop at www.authenticstyles.com.
Okay.
If you're not in the city. Place your order there, we'll ship it to you. If you're in the city, place your order, pull up and get it. Or just pull up and come check the store out, man. You're guaranteed to find something that you're going to like.
Okay.
For sure.
Doing big things, man. Doing big things, man, as usual, as expected. But yeah. Another thing too, man. Don't be surprised. Y'all might see me on the soundtrack too, man. We
most definitely.
The works of that, though.
Most definitely, man. Yo, y'all can also follow me on Facebook at Duce Revolver.
Okay, yeah.
Instagram at Duce Revolver 706. Authentic Styles. TFE Authentics on Instagram as well. And there it is, man. Okay. Oh yeah, my music is on all platforms too.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay. So yeah, man. There it is. There you have it. My boy Duce Revolver, man, and we out of here, man, like a bad light bulb, man.
There it is. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all hold that thing down, man. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 62.
Pull Out Game, man. Pull Out Game, man. Check it out, man. Pull Out Game, man. Yo, here.
You already know it. What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
So we live, man.
Yeah, man. We live up in here, man. So yeah, y'all hold that thing down, and we up out of here, man. My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorena Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. What's going on, y'all? What it do? What's going on? This your boy Hen checking back on in. You know what I'm saying? Episode 62 to the Pull Out Game Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate my guest that just came on. You know what I'm saying? My boy Duce Revolver. He been putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Been doing his thing. You know, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he from, you heard he from Phoenix City, Alabama. But, he was born, in Phoenix City, but he grew up 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Came to Columbus. That been his home ever since. So, that been my dog too, man. So, ever since I known him, he been a stand-up dude, man. And what kind of dude would I be if I don't, let my people get some shine too on the Pull Out Game Podcast? You know what I'm saying? So, that's just type of dude I am. You know what I'm saying? So I got to show love to my people too, man. I never forget where I came from, man. These my peoples, man. And of course, y'all seen Matt on the Sneaker Con episode. You know what I'm saying? These my people, man, that I talked to and, I came up with. You know what I'm saying? So Pull Out Game doing good, man. I appreciate the audience out there. I appreciate you by subscribing, comments, the likes, the shares, like all that, man. But, at the same time, all my subscribers, I'm put you on to my world, you know what I'm saying, with the people I know and all the other stuff going on too beside the jerseys, you know what I'm saying? But look, with that being said, I had to hit y'all with a jersey, man. Might won't be a lot of jerseys this episode because, I will really focus on more the interview with my boy Duce, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy, as y'all can see, that boy got a good head on his shoulders, man. He know what he be talking about, so I had to get him on here to speak his truth and talk his stuff and and tell what he had going on. But this the Pull Out Game Podcast though, so I couldn't leave without getting y'all a jersey up in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know that. But look, before I get to the jersey, before I get to it, I gotta say this, man. I got to say this. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a rest in peace to that boy D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? D'Angelo the singer, man. Brown Sugar, Lady. This song, My Lady. Well, anyway, I can't sing. I ain't finna embarrass myself like that, and I ain't finna make his song sound bad. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to D'Angelo. But this what I want to say about D'Angelo, because the dude is a unique, talented, crazy talented singer, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was ahead of his time, man. For real. But look, I want to say this too, though, man. The people that were fans of D'Angelo, that love D'Angelo like hell, it's the same people that killed D'Angelo's career. I want to repeat that, and I want to tell you what I'm talking about, but let me say it again. The same people that were big fans, diehard fans of D'Angelo, love D'Angelo, was a fan of his, is the same people that killed his music career. I know what you're thinking. Like, how the hell, if they loved him, how could them people kill his music career? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The jersey coming, but we got to talk about this for a minute. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. But check this out, though. How it went down, though. D'Angelo came out with his album, you know what I'm saying? The Brown Sugar album. And, you know, had the classics on there, the Brown Sugar, all the classics on there, man. And, you know, people loving his music. They will put him in the category with Al Green and Smokey Robinson. He was really in that category with them guys, man. He was one of them guys, man. D'Angelo one of them guys. And another thing, too, real quick, if I get to the story, D'Angelo had a song on the Belly soundtrack. You know, the movie with DMX, Method Man, Nas, T-Ball. He had a song on there called Devil's Pie. That song is so dope. Y'all check that out. Yeah, that song was hitting. That's like one of my favorite D'Angelo songs. It's just riding. But probably my favorite D'Angelo song was probably that Lady song. I ain't even gonna sing it because I ain't gonna embarrass myself like that. My lady. But anyway, I just embarrassed myself. But it don't matter. It what it is. D'Angelo songs be hitting, man. If y'all don't know who D'Angelo is, you know what I'm saying, y'all up on a rock or y'all some foreigner overseas that just surf all day, get out that damn surfboard and check out D'Angelo, man. He got soul music. And another thing too, D'Angelo said he never liked to be categorized as an R&B singer. He said his music is strictly soul. He don't even like to be categorized as a neo soul. He just like soul music. He said, just put me in the category just nothing but called soul music. And take the rest out, just soul brother me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where he was standing with that. But look, man, like I said, let's get back to the subject at hand, because we got a lot to talk about, you know, about D'Angelo, and you know, gotta get to the jersey and all that. But look, D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? The baby daddy of Angie Stone. We already know that. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. She died like a little bit before he did. It's sad business. But look, you know what I'm saying? She was talented too. But like I said, the same people, like I said one more time, man, the same people that love, and big fans of D'Angelo are the same people that killed his music career. And the reason I said that because when D'Angelo came out, he like, you know, he was like a new wave on the scene, man. You know, everybody was loving his music. Like I said, they were putting him in the category with Al Green, Smokey Robinson, and like, you know what I'm saying, all these like soul singers, man, like dope singers, Stevie Wonder, like he was in that category, man. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have the body of work like they did. You know what I'm saying? They've been putting in work for years and years. You know, D'Angelo was new to the scene. He was, you know, they were his rookie card. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Brown Sugar was his rookie card. And he just got on the scene, and they were loving his music. Everybody was loving his music, loving him, man. And then so, you know, his music took off. It did good. You know, everybody was like loving him and like coming to all his shows and singing word for word, saying they never ran across an artist like D'Angelo. His vocal range was different. The pocket on how he hit his notes on his album and his songs and his concert, they was different. You know, D'Angelo one of the people you could sing live and in the studio. You know, he was that guy. And he wrote his own songs. He was like talented writer. And he could sing too. You know what I'm saying? So he had the whole package. And then so his brother was his manager. His brother Dom, D-O-M. And his brother always had good ideas, like for the album, like you should, you know, do a song like this, or you know, do this type of song, or come up with, you know, he'll come up with something like, you know, do this or do that. But everything that Dom came up with, D-O-M, Dom, everything Dom came up with, it worked, and it was an instant success. And D'Angelo always trusted in his brother. He always believed what his brother said. It was a golden ticket. So the second album, called Untitled, you know what I'm saying? He came out with that album, right? And he had the single. I know y'all remember the single, How Does It Feel? How does it feel? Well, I'm killing his songs right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all on, you know, what going on. Well, anyway, he came with the song "How Does It Feel," and I know y'all remember that because that's like the only song that ever came out in life that somebody did a video and it was like all the way naked and like a little bit before, the private was showing. They didn't show that, but like they got close as they can without showing that. You know what I'm saying? Making him naked as possible. And he was singing, they had the camera on. And who came up with that idea? Dom came up with the idea, his brother. And D'Angelo, he heard the idea and he thought about it and he like, no, he really wasn't comfortable with doing it. And the reason he wasn't comfortable, with doing that is because, he wanted people to strictly focus on his music. D'Angelo was all about the music. At the time, female were calling him a sex symbol and his brother knew that, so that's why he wanted D'Angelo to do the video with him being half naked, well, damn near all the way naked. And he really wasn't comfortable with that, man. He really wasn't rocking with that at all. He really wasn't. And the thing was, when it was time for him to shoot the video, it took him about an hour to get out the limo because he was so hesitant about doing the video. He was like, man, I do not want to do this video because I don't want to be looked at as a piece of meat or the sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like how, men look at females. You know what I'm saying? But let me real though. A dude that's buff and got muscles and stuff, female look at dudes like that too. We ain't gonna just put it on the men looking at females like that, because I heard that before, but no, man, you know what I'm saying? Female look at the man too, you know what I'm saying? They got a nice body, nice shape, or whatever like that, in her eyes. She looking at them, you know what I'm saying? And the same way we look at women, you know what I'm saying? It's just part of the game, man. I don't think nothing crazy about that. It just, look, man, we were born on earth to look at women. Women were born on earth to look at men. I mean, that's just the way it is. So I don't make the rules. God made the rules. You know what I'm saying? You can write a little note, drop it in his inbox. He'll get back to you whenever. You know what I'm saying? But look, back to the subject at hand. D'Angelo took about an hour to get out the limo. Like, you know what I'm saying? To shoot that video. And the reason it took him an hour because he was really hesitant and think about like, man, I do not want to do this video. I don't want people just look at me like that. I don't know if we're going to like just focus on that or my career or what, but I want people to love me for my music. Because when he dropped the Brown Sugar album, people were loving his music. They was all about the music. Even though women thought he was attractive, man, they loved his music. You know what I'm saying? And like, but the men and women loved his music though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into all that body stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm strictly women. But at the same time though, man, men and women loved his music. And he was grasping to the fact that people were loving just his music. So that was his golden ticket to like, with the music. I want to stick with the music. I ain't gonna have no gimmicks or nothing. We just gonna do the music. But Dom, his manager, and his brother was like, man, look, have I ever been wrong before? I'm telling you, man, this gonna like take you all the way off. Like Dom said, D'Angelo's on the level right here, but I'm telling you, it's gonna take you here. It's gonna take you here. So, D'Angelo thought about it, hesitant, thought about it, got out the limo, went back in the limo, thought about it, went back in the limo, got out the limo, went back in the limo, thought about it. Yeah, he really was thinking about it like that at the time of the video shoot. And he finally, his brother finally convinced him, said, he should do it. And yeah, D'Angelo finally got convinced to get out that damn limo and do the video. So he ended up doing the video, How Does It Feel? And when he did it, man, the video was a success. Everybody loved it. You know what I'm saying? They loved it. They couldn't get enough of it. Especially the females. You know what I'm saying? Mainly the females. Really all just the females. And people that, that like, that men that like men, they was into it too, whatever, however you want to call it with that, but, we ain't gonna get all that. But look, so he did the video, it was a success, it hit the charts. The song was already a good song, but the video took it all the way down and like to the charts, like Dawn said it was gonna do. But then he started getting like magazine press about he a sex symbol, he this and that, and then how good the women think he looked, and he a sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? They were saying, and he started getting uneasy about it. He started saying maybe I shouldn't have did this, and now it get to the point. It got to the point when he go to do shows and stuff. It's like while he's singing, the whole crowd of women steady screaming, "Take it off, take it off." I'm talking about loud as hell to the point that you could barely hear his music. And then, he got to give the people what they want, give the women what they want. And then he started getting declining men sales. And he was getting like a lot of love from women, but they weren't checking for music. He was at the shows, they were saying, "Take it off, take it off." And when he take it off, they were screaming so loud, you really, really couldn't hear the music. You really couldn't hear it. So it got to the point they were throwing ones out there, to the show like he was a stripper. And it was like killing it was making it real uncomfortable because, contrary to popular belief, D'Angelo did not like that type of feeling. He wanted to be known strictly for the music. D'Angelo came up with, his mind state was like a Erykah Badu, India Arie, or Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of artists, man. That like I said, I know he don't like to be called it, but the neo soul, like I'm in my own pocket. My stuff is different, doing my own thing. That soul, good feel music. He would just want to be strictly known for that. He wasn't in all this sex symbol stuff. And then so every show he went to, I'm talking about every show after that, that's all they were doing. It's like it caught on like as a trend. Take it off. And then the more it happened, the more he got depressed, he got stressed. And notice after How Does It Feel, he really stopped doing music for real, like at a high level. And he stopped doing music, they said he got bigger, and it got to the point he didn't want to come out the house. He was stressed, he was depressed. And the people, like I said, that loved his music, they started still loving him, but they were loving him for different reasons. And D'Angelo, it wasn't sitting right with him on that. So after then, he just stayed in the house, man. Got bigger, depressed, and yeah, man, come on, man. Of course he died from pancreatic cancer. You know what I'm saying? We all need to go get checked, man. So he died, man, and but his career would have been much bigger if he didn't get in a depressed stage, mental health. And we need to check on our mental health too, man. Besides our physical health, check on our mental health too, man. A lot of people didn't know he was going through that. I didn't even know he was going through that. That was sad, man. But rest in peace to D'Angelo. I love his music, man. Much as I'm a hip hop head, I love R&B too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to speak on that, man. They did D'Angelo wrong, man. But they at the end of the day, they weren't trying to be mean when they were saying take it off. They just went. The women just liked D'Angelo, but they didn't know he was gonna take it like that. They didn't know that. But when things unravel, you see what happened, man. So you never know what nobody going through. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But look, man, I just want to speak on that. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude was a legend. But look, we've been getting to the first jersey, you know what I'm saying? And the first jersey finna pull out, this dude legendary. He done did his thing. This probably be the first and the last jersey for this episode. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, had a lot going on in the episode, man. So, but next episode, you know what I'm saying? 63, I got y'all. Y'all already know that. I'm a man of my word. You know that. But this jersey right here finna pull out. This dude legendary, did his thing. Without a doubt, he like one of the greatest. And without a doubt, man. You can't doubt this dude, man. If you do, I don't know, man. You might have your cable turned off for the past like 20, 30 years, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. Get your cable on, man. You know what I'm saying? But get your cable on, watch your highlights, man. Of this dude. But the dude I'm talking about right here is legendary, is a beast, and got to give him his flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the dude I'm talking about is no other than this dude right here, man. I'm talking about real legend. Stop playing with this guy, man. Stop playing. This dude right here, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see it. Number 21 for the San Antonio Spurs, man. Come on, man. Y'all see that, man. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all don't know who it is, man. Come on, man. Y'all see the vibe, man. Yeah, man. That Timothy Theodore Duncan. Yeah, man. That authentic Tim Duncan jersey, man. Y'all see it, man. Stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Had my dog Duce on here. You know what I'm saying? And, we had to get his story in. But I couldn't leave y'all without pulling out a jersey, man. This the Pull Out Game podcast, so, you know what I'm saying? Had to pull out a jersey. I know when I did the Sneaker Con episode, I did the whole episode, and I ain't pull a jersey out, man. But I like, damn, I should have pulled one out too, man. But it was late, got home late, and I just wanted to do a little recap, but I ain't want to leave y'all hanging on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, All-State, everything. San Antonio Spurs jersey. And look, of course, look, man. That man, look, got the finals patch, the NBA finals patch too, man. Come on, man. The NBA finals patch. That Tim Duncan, man. Then when he was in the finals, stop playing with this guy. This Tim Theodore Duncan, man. Tim Duncan, man. AKA Big Fundamentals. Yeah, man. This is the All-State everything, the NBA finals jersey, man. Stop playing, man. You see the NBA logo over here at the final patch. Yeah, man. Tim Duncan. Mitchell and Ness, man. You already know it. And look, yeah, man, look, man, the classic collection. It's a hardwood classic. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell and Ness. But yeah, man, it's dope, man. Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Down now. Yeah, Tim Duncan. Let's talk about Tim Duncan for a little bit, man. Let's speak on Tim, man. Yeah. Speak on Tim. Yep, man. Tim Duncan. This dude right here, man, is he a legend. Of course, y'all know that, man. I just want to say with Tim Duncan ain't really supposed to be a basketball player. Y'all know that, right? Tim Duncan, he didn't supposed to be a basketball player. And the reason I say that, and it's true facts too. The reason I say that, maybe later on he might have would have dabbled into it. I don't know, but how it started, he ain't supposed to be no basketball player, y'all. That man started off as a swimmer. Yeah, he was like Michael Phelps before Michael Phelps. He was like a young dude. All he knew was swimming. He'd go to the recreational center. They had a swimming pool. All he did was swim. It wasn't no basketball, wasn't no baseball, wasn't no football. All he did was swim. That's all the dude did was swim. Like, I'm talking about for real, man. He was a fish in the fish tank, man. That's all he did. You know what I'm saying? And what happened one day, it was a bad hurricane that came about. For y'all don't know, Tim Duncan from the Virgin Islands. You know what I'm saying? He from the Virgin Islands. And yeah, he from over there. And one day, man, it was like a bad hurricane, and it ruined the swimming pool. It ruined the recreational center. It just tore everything to pieces, and the pool got damaged, and I mean everything. It just went bad. The water, it just was bad. It was terrible. And I don't think they had the funds to get everything back right. It was so damaged, so bad. So Tim Duncan, he was so depressed and feeling bad about what happened. He stopped swimming for a minute. He really basically stopped swimming. And then, he started going to like other places in like the neighborhood. But they had basketball courts. He got into basketball. You know what I'm saying? And he started doing anything with basketball, and he took off. He became like a little sensation a little bit. He had the height, and he was learning the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? He had to learn the fundamentals before he could call big fundamental. Shout out to Shaq, because Shaq gave him that name. You know what I'm saying? But before Shaq even gave him that name, he was just trying to, just learn his way through the ropes, man, and trying to find his way through life. Swimming, that didn't work too much, so he stopped doing swimming. He started taking up basketball. Like I said, he had some height on him. And some people recognize him. And, went to high school, played a little high school ball. Then he went to Wake Forest. That's when he really took off. He became like a big star because he been honing in on his skills in high school. Then we got to Wake Forest. Oh, my goodness. Number 21 there, too. Dude took off. I'm talking about dropping buckets, baskets. I mean, doing his thing, man. And, he went to Wake Forest. Everybody was talking about him. They wanted to get to know who he was, and it was just on and cracking after that, man. And in 1997, that's when dude entered the draft. And he entered the draft. Come on, man, dude, it was undeniable, man. He got picked, and he got drafted by the San Antonio Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Greg Popovich, were happy with that draft. And, he didn't win his first year. You know what I'm saying? They were learning. Of course, David Robinson was there, and Sean Elliott and all them boys were there. And, he was learning his way through the rope. But he had like a big mentor with David Robinson. And then the second year he got there, he brought home that ring, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this the jersey that he brought it home with. You know what I'm saying? 98-99 season. I think that his first NBA Finals. This jersey right here. 98-99 season. And yeah, man, he did his thing, dog. And, he won 2 MVP for the regular season, man. 2002, 2003. And then I want to say 1999, 2003, 2005, he won like 3 final MVPs. You know what I'm saying? And in all, he got 5 rings. He got 5 rings and 3 final MVPs, man. Y'all stop playing with this guy, man. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, one of them dudes that Kevin Garnett and like everybody tried to talk mess to him on the court. Like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Say like the more harshest stuff. The only thing Tim Duncan would do is pat him on the ass and be like, hey, nice try. You know what I'm saying? Or if Tim Duncan get the best of you, or do like a post move in the paint, and you know what I'm saying, do a little hook off the glass, he just gonna hit you on the shoulder. You'll get me next time. You'll stop me next time. I believe in you. I mean, you can do stuff like that. You to get players so mad. And you just say it like in the nicest way. You know what I'm saying? Or if a player get the best of Tim Duncan, he'll just say, man, you did your thing with that. I mean, he'll congratulate him. And people be so much in the competition, they want that comeback. Not the verbal comeback. They want that talking trash to each other. It make the game like more intense. And people like Kevin Garnett and folks like that, they couldn't stand that Tim Duncan was so nice on the court. He was nice as hell on the court, man. I'm talking about nice as hell like Mary Poppins. But Mary Poppins ain't dropping no 40 points a night, 30 points a night. You know what I'm saying? 20 rebounds a night. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 blocks a game. Mary Poppins ain't doing that. I know she'll clean your house good. She'll bake you a cake. But she ain't dropping 30. You know what I'm saying? She ain't dropping 30 or 40 or whatever you want to call it, man. Tim Duncan will go down one of the greatest players of all time. The greatest power forward of all time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this Tim Duncan, man. I had to show Tim Duncan. I remember Tim Duncan with the wars that he had against like the Lakers, the Sacramento Kings. I'm talking about they went to war. The Kings and the Lakers, they both went to war against the Spurs, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You had to be there to see it, man. You know what I'm saying? The NBA on NBC, I'm telling you, it was not a game. For real. But yeah, man, I gotta show y'all the jersey again, man. This Tim Duncan, man. Tim Theodore Duncan, aka Big Fundamentals, man. Yeah, man. Shaq, you a fool for giving that man that name though, but it do fit him though. It fit him. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Let's start it off with the jersey on the back. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, Theodore, man. That man named Tim Theodore. Timothy Theodore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. Yeah. I think, ain't Timothy another name for Theodore, though? I think it is. I don't know. I forgot. But anyway, all we know is Timothy Theodore Duncan, man. All still everything, man. NBA final patch. This year he won his first finals. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan. Well, I got the finals patch. Tim Duncan, man. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing. Y'all know it's not a game, man. I had to pull this out, show y'all what's popping, man. Tim Duncan, man. Best jersey collection on the planet, man. Pull Out Game Podcast. Y'all already know it, man. Yeah. So, you know it? Yeah, man. Tim Duncan. Man. I'll stitch everything. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? What can I say, man? This Tim Duncan. You already know it, man. You know the vibes, man. Tim Duncan, he retired. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he made the Hall of Fame. You know, Tim Duncan ain't got a stain on his record, man. Like, I'm talking about for real. I don't think he ever got a speeding ticket. I don't even think he ever tied his shoe wrong. I don't even think he broke a fingernail. Like, dude did no wrong. I mean, nothing wrong with, like, breaking fingernail, but I'm just saying, like, it seemed like nothing bad happened to him, man. He was just like the guy that was unfazed with everything, especially negative stuff. It didn't nothing bother him, man. Yeah, he ain't got a stain on the record, man. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know which one was the cleanest. With his game was the cleanest or his off the court record. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, y'all be the judge of that. But Tim Duncan, you know what I'm saying? He ended up retiring, you know, made it to the Hall of Fame. And, you know, he still help out with the Spurs. I don't know if he helping out with the Spurs now, but I know when Greg Popovich was around, because, you know, Greg Popovich retired, one of the greatest NBA coaches ever. And I don't know if Tim Duncan is, you know, still around, but I know when Popovich was there, he was helping him out, and you know, if you know, he might see something that could help out Popovich for the Spurs. Tim Duncan be in the stands, in the seats, and he'll let them know. He'll mentor to the players. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a fool if you don't listen to Tim Duncan, cause Tim Duncan done been there, done that, and I ain't talking about Dr. Dre. He been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? He done been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? He been there and won that. So, I mean, you got to listen to him, man. 5 rings, man. 3 MVPs. 3 final MVPs. 2 regular season MVPs. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. This Tim Duncan, man. One of the greatest players of all time. And not NBA history, basketball history, man. Come on, man. The Virgin Islands finest. You know what I'm saying? And he retired. He chilled back. Man, that man grew his hair out. And shit, man, he like, shit, I'm living now. I don't know Tim Duncan smoke weed or what, man, but he grew his hair like a Rastafarian or something. I don't know, man. Like, he trying to be on a Bob Marley mixtape or something. I don't know, man. But Tim Duncan chilling. He got every right to, because, like, he done did his time, man. He done put in work in. He done battled with the best on. He done won, against the greatest of them. So, I mean, what you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you want the man to do, man? Come on, man. Let's be real, man. This Tim Duncan. But yeah, man, I just had to, pay my respect, give my flowers, you know what I'm saying, get some flowers to Tim Duncan, man. The dude put in work. I grew up watching dude ball, play. This the authentic, all stick, everything, San Antonio Spurs, you know what I'm saying, Tim Duncan jersey, the NBA Finals patch. That's what we doing. That's how we rocking, man. But yeah, this Tim Duncan, y'all hold that thing down, man. Oh yeah, I want to say this to Stephen A. Man, they killing you out there too, man. You know what I'm saying? They just killing you out there. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. They trying to cancel you, and I don't know, man. It got a lot going on. Then you was kind of scared of, with the thing with Serena Williams' husband. He said all this stuff about the Super Bowl, about she shouldn't be dancing, and then we came on the First Take show. We really didn't stand on business like that. But I feel at the same time they saying Serena Williams' husband came to check Stephen A. But let me say this real quick to make it clear. Stephen A. could have said more and stood on business how he felt. Well, let's be clear though. Serena Williams' husband didn't come on that show. He didn't check nobody. And I ain't taking no Stephen A. I'm just being unbiased. I'm just being fair. Neutral, straight down the line. He didn't check nobody. Checking somebody going up there saying, hey, what you said about my wife again? What you was saying about that? He didn't go up there and stand on business. He was saying like, oh, smiling. What do you got to say about being married again or something? He was beating around the bush, man. He didn't check Stephen A. So y'all quit saying Stephen A. got checked. But I do agree Stephen A. could have said more. And, stood on what he said the first time when he stood on business about Serena Williams crip walking at the Super Bowl for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people saying like, why is she even there? Because Drake, is her ex, and they saying like she was crip walking because Drake was there. I mean, not my bad. She would say she was crip walking because Drake and Serena were going together, and she bitter and jealous. So that's why she did the crip walk on, at the Super Bowl about Drake. But at the same time, I don't think that was like, I think that was a little bit of it. But let's not forget though, Kendrick did the song Not Like Us. And let's not forget when he did Not Like Us, come on, man. He said Kendrick said Serena's name in the song. So, I mean, you would think she up there too because of that. Like Kendrick said her name in the song. So let's think about that too. But that might be another big reason that she's at the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's think about that too now. It ain't just like she's some bitter ex or something. Like Kendrick put her in the song and he thought about it, invited her to the Super Bowl. And that to bring more press to the Super Bowl. I mean, Serena is famous. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. I know a little bit had to do with, she trying to stomp on Drake grave and stuff. I know that. We know that. But it what it is though, man. You know what I'm saying? It what it is, but Stephen A didn't get checked, but Stephen A still should have said more. You know what I'm saying? So, but what it is though, man. This who it is, man. Tim Duncan. All still everything, man. San Antonio Spurs NBA Finals jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? And this when he won his first Finals MVP. Y'all already know it. But yeah, man. Hold on, let me just show y'all the jersey one more time, man. Come on, man. Let's show y'all again, man. The jersey. Yeah, man. Tim Duncan. Y'all already know it. But yeah, man, this Tim Duncan, all stitch, everything, San Antonio Spurs jersey. Legendary dude in the game. Had to give him his flowers. And I can't forget, and I definitely appreciate my boy too, Duce Revolver, man, coming through, you know what I'm saying, with the interview. You know what I'm saying? Spoke on some things and seeing what he had going on. The conversation was dope. We spoke on a lot of stuff. And yeah, I enjoyed the episode, man. This episode 62. Y'all stay tuned. Next episode, you know what I'm saying? More conversation, more crazy jerseys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna hit y'all with more next episode, more jerseys. So y'all never know what they're gonna be. Y'all never know who it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. Later on, we're gonna have more guests on the show here and now. You know what I'm saying? Pull out game. It's a vibe, man. Come pull up. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. And you doing big things, it's gonna get recognized. And you already know it, man. This one of the big podcasts popping, man. So you on here, you salute it, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Females too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you already know it. This Pull Out Game podcast, man. Episode 62. That's what it do. And you know we do.
Drinking angry the same.